Constantine? Constantine, what does this mean?
It's a favor to you, my dear. So many people have wanted to relive a moment of their life. How often have you heard them say, if I only had the chance?
No, Constantine, please.
Answer the door, Mariana.
Hello. I've come about the room you advertised.
There is no room here.
Well, this is for St. Eustace Lane, isn't it?
A mistake has been made. If you ever see the advertisement again, ignore it. Please, don't come back ever.
Miss Mariana, the room is available. We'll show it to the Major, of course. Miss Gallatin thought the room already taken. Please, come in.
Thank you.
The room is this way. And this is the garden.
It's beautiful.
The garden is lovely this time of year.
It's beautiful.
And the bath is over here. Not as modern as you're accustomed to, I expect. Miss Gallatin's great-grandmother.
Oh?
A remarkable family resemblance, don't you think?
It certainly is.
You'll find the house very quiet. Mr. Sanmal, the owner, only rents this room.
Well, listen, I have some references. I'd be glad to show him.
Oh, well, he's out of the city right now, but he's asked me to represent him. I'm Judith Bolton, the housekeeper.
Oh.
The rent is $100 a month.
Fine, I'll take it.
I can take a check if you wish.
Good, good. I'll have to get my luggage. I left it with a friend.
I'll get your key then.
I certainly didn't think I'd be this lucky. My first day in town, too.
Are you stationed here?
Oh, no. No. This is absolutely the last time you'll ever see me in a uniform of any kind. I was discharged this afternoon. And, well, I've been thinking about settling in New Orleans. And I thought maybe I'd better spend a couple of months here finding out if I liked it.
How sensible of you.
Judith. You should have let me send them away.
And if I had, you know what would have happened to you. Well, have you forgotten?
Forgotten? Forgotten what? Tell me. Everything is so hazy, I can't seem to think clearly. Ever since I came back to this house, I've had the feeling that something terrible happened here. And it mustn't happen again. Judith, I've got to get rid of that soldier.
Sanmal will punish you.
Let him.
No. He knows too many ways.
What am I going to do?
Take this to the Major.
No.
Take it. Now, I cannot stop what is going to happen here, and neither can you.
What if he doesn't fall in love with me?
So you've remembered that he must. Then you know it will be better for you if he does.
brought you the key.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm David Vaughn.
And I'm Mariana Gallatin.
I'm sorry. I guess this house just must be getting to me. That is the first time in my life I have ever kissed a girl's hand. It's weird. I know what it is. I think I must be overcompensating because out in the hall there, I was positive that you didn't like me. Not at all. Why did you say for me to go away and not come back?
I'm alone so much with Miss Bolton. My guardian travels a great deal. I thought it improper for a man to be living here with us.
Well, listen now, I promise that I'll be very quiet, very discreet. I'll try to control my cigars and my scotch, and above all, my lecherous thoughts.
I did sound prudish.
No, no, just old-fashioned.
Perhaps I am.
Well, it's not a fault, believe me. In fact, I just may be hung up on things being old-fashioned. I've seen an awful lot of the so-called modern world lately. Well, I just didn't like it very much. Maybe that's why I chose this city, this house. It's just so peaceful here. I won't change it, I promise. Listen, do you mind if I bring a friend back with me later on to just see all this? I promise I won't be having loud parties or anything. In fact, this is the only friend I have here.
Well, of course. Bring your friend back.
That's great. I'll see you later then.
Major Vaughn!
Yes?
Your key.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Come in, my dear. You're frightened, aren't you? You don't quite know why. I'm doing all of this for your sake. I've known for some time that I would have to. That is why I knew it was the moment to leave Europe and come back to this house. The perfect time for you to redeem that youthful indiscretion.
He has a friend in the city.
Remember, the captain had friends, too. Remember, the captain gave you a brooch. A brooch. A garnet brooch. Remember, and Friday will be the anniversary of that day. And so it begins again. Another soldier comes to this house.
No!
Mariana, come here. You remember this? Are you surprised that I've kept it so long? When something is not used, it waits to be used again.
Don't show it to me, please. I don't want to see it.
By Friday, you will change your mind when the Major comes and begs you to leave this house.
Leave this house? No!
Mariana!
Ah! Oh! Oh, stop! Oh, please, stop!
Now, are you willing?
Oh, yes!
Friday is only a moment away. I have done everything for you. I wish to do everything for you. You must do this for me. Tell me what you are to do.
I'm to take this to my room.
Where it was before.
When he,
The Major?
when the Major comes and begs me to leave this house, I am to take this.
Then what are you to do? Show me.
I can't! I can't!
Kate, you know, back in Toledo, they think I'm some kind of dropout.
Ah, the Middle West that spawned us all.
I just couldn't explain it to them. I don't want a shiny new car or an apartment in a high rise. It seemed like everywhere I went, Kate, the whole city had changed. New buildings, new superhighways. I just started thinking that there's gotta be someplace different. Someplace that's the way it used to be. Where they don't just tear everything down because it gets old. Where there's some beauty left.
So here you are, starting a new life.
You think I'm silly? Somehow I didn't think you would. You know, I'm awfully glad you're here.
You should be. I'm a walking guidebook.
Oh,
I even belong to the Preservation Society.
You're kidding.
And if you pick up a copy of tonight's Times-Picayune, you will see my article listing cleverly, brilliantly, 6 reasons not to tear down Jackson Hall. I'm the perfect kind of friend for your kind of dropout. Now, show me all this 18th century elegance you found. I don't know that house at all.
Kate, it is like a museum, honestly. I don't know why they're renting a room.
Darling, all those marvelous houses are filled with marvelous social types without a penny in their not-so-marvelous bank account.
Now, wait a minute. Come on. This place even has a housekeeper. And very, very elegant, too.
Oh,
Hey, where am I? Huh? Come on, men, follow me.
no.
Where are we?
Oh, David, it's good to be with you again. You've changed, yes, but nicely.
Oh.
Very nicely.
Come on in. You know what I'm going to have to do is throw away all my blue jeans and buy a suit so I feel like I belong here.
No, I think you need a velvet smoking jacket.
Look at this. Fresh flowers.
Oh,
Look at the furniture in here. Incredible. Yeah, they just put them in here.
Oh,
Look at this piece. Look at the painting. And that wall.
unbelievable.
There's a hanging over here. This table is covered with the treasure trove of the centuries. Look at this. They even lit a fire for us. And Kate, you know, the girl in this portrait looks exactly like the girl in the house here. Kate? What's that?
You tell me.
I didn't even notice it before. It looks Arabic.
So old. Very. I wonder what the letters mean.
If you listen closely, you will hear the thoughts of another and think them your own.
Why did you say that?
I don't know. I just thought it, I guess. Look, brandy and 2 snifters, mademoiselle. Katie, what are you doing?
I have an insatiable curiosity. Someday I'm going to find out what these letters really mean.
You are crazy, you know that. You want some brandy?
No, thanks. Brandy always depresses me.
Yeah, well, it's not my favorite drink either, but I must say it does seem to be the proper one for this room, don't you think? Kate, just think. 100 years ago, maybe more, Someone stood in this very room, maybe holding this very snifter in his hand, stood gazing up at this portrait. Imagine her coming down the hall, opening the door, entering the room, so innocent.
Innocent girls do not go into gentlemen's bedrooms. They're more given to playing waltzes on the piano and speaking very correct French.
So beautiful.
David?
What?
What are you into?
What?
Oh, I think there's something positively creepy about this place.
Oh, come on.
I'm sorry, I do. I felt that way ever since I came in here.
You know, I should have expected that to be exactly your reaction.
Oh. I'm sorry. Don't let old cynical Kate spoil your fun. I hope you're very happy here.
I will be.
Listen,
Don't worry.
I've got to run early interviewing in the morning.
Well, wait a minute. I'll take you home.
You will not.
No, come on. I'll be glad to take you home. Kate, I don't want you going home by yourself.
David, it is surprising, almost alarming how unmolested I am. Call me.
Every day. Every hour on the hour. Good night, Kate. Thanks for coming over.
Your friend is very attractive.
Oh, you saw her?
Yes.
Well, you should have met her. You'd like her.
Would I?
Yes.
Would she like me?
Well, why wouldn't she?
Well, I don't know. I think I've forgotten how to make friends. Well, we've always lived in such faraway places. My guardian is a scholar. The everyday world doesn't interest him much.
Does it you?
I thought about that tonight after you left. I tried to imagine what it would be like to leave this house and walk down a street.
Well, you've certainly walked down lots of them since you've been home, haven't you?
No,
Honestly?
honestly.
Well, it's time you did. Come on, get your coat. Seriously, you and I are going to discover the joys of Bourbon Street together. Oh, come on, who would object? Not Miss Bolton. And your guardian's not even here. He wouldn't care if he were. Oh, come on, Mariana. Get your coat.
No.
Hey, wait. Mariana. Look, did I say something wrong? I didn't mean to say anything wrong.
Sometime I would like you to ask me that again.
You needn't do that, Miss Bolton.
There'll be coffee and brioche in the breakfast room tomorrow morning.
Thank you. Miss Bolton, look, I don't mean to be presumptuous, but, well, I guess if I never ask, I'll never find out. I just asked Miss Gallatin to go out, and the whole idea of it seemed to frighten her somehow. Is she ill? An invalid of some sort?
Why, no, not at all. Perhaps she felt her guardian wouldn't approve.
But he's away.
Yes.
Well, why would he disapprove, anyway? What's that?
She's playing her music box.
Her music box. Oh, come on. She should have a stereo. She should be listening to the Rolling Stones. She's lost back in some other century.
Major Vaughn, help her. Help her if you can.
Do this, and we shall both be free.
Oh, no, I can't. Oh, please don't put us through this.
Mariana, are you all right? Are you all right?
Oh, yes, of course.
Well, I'm sorry, but I did hear a man's voice, and I know there's no one else here but us.
Sometimes here at night, I hear voices too. There are many voices in this house.
Are you telling me this house is haunted?
Well, if it is, we can return your check and you can leave. I mean, after all, the advertisement said nothing about ghosts.
No. Look, I don't believe in ghosts. Really, I don't. I know I heard a man's voice, and I know that I heard you crying.
Tonight?
Yes.
Me?
Yes.
Well, I left you. I came in here. I turned on my music box. The song. It sounded so old. I turned it off and I said, I should have gone with Major Vaughn. I should have listened to his music. I was sad that I didn't go, but not sad enough to cry. Go to bed, Major Vaughn. Our ghosts are finished for the evening.
Sorry.
Did you see the way the Major looked at her when he came in the room?
Isn't that what you planned, for him to fall in love with her?
Yes.
Then why do you torture yourself? You set this up.
I want her to prove that she can love me.
San Mal, why aren't you satisfied with your powers? You can defeat any man, get anything you want.
Except her.
Promise me one thing. Don't let her remember too much.
She will remember what is needed.
But not all of it.
Not all of it. You think the Major will be difficult?
You may have to help him. He thinks she's lost in the past.
I shall see that he finds himself in the past. Is he asleep now?
Yes.
How much time they waste in sleeping. And how much work one can get done while they do.
It's a dream, that's all. You really should have expected it, you know. Well, last night you thought you heard voices and sobbing. Perhaps your mind made up a story to fit the sounds.
No. No, I simply cannot get rid of this feeling that the dream was real.
It isn't, David.
That it had all happened to me once before.
It didn't happen to you.
That I'd simply forgotten it. And now I was remembering it for a reason.
Don't be a fool.
No, I'm not. Now listen to me. Isn't it possible that you and I have known each other before, in another life?
David, there is no other life but the one we are living right now.
How can you be so positive?
Because you're talking nonsense. Well, last night you didn't believe in ghosts.
This has nothing to do with ghosts.
You can't actually believe that you remember another life. It's absurd. Now, I don't want to talk about it anymore. Don't talk to me about it again.
That is the most ridiculous attitude
No
I've
more than yours.
Look at us. Here we are, fighting. And last night, that dream made me feel so close to you. As if it were a key to the way you are.
Isn't, David? Forget the dream. David. David, leave this house. Go to your room and pack your things.
Good morning. Oh, you must be Major Vaughn. How nice to see you the moment I stepped through the door. Mariana, did you miss me? You look a little pale, my dear. I hope that my housekeeper has made you comfortable. Oh, forgive me, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Constantine Samal. You know, we're more used to house guests than we are to paying guests, but the times have changed. Now, if I could be of any personal service to you, please let me know. You must excuse us. Mariana and I have some things to discuss. Mariana? Come.
Mariana, that man, he was in the dream. He tried to stop us. That is the man who tried to kill me.
Hello, is David Vaughn in?
Yes, come on in.
You're, Miss Gallatin, aren't you? David mentioned you. I'm Kate Marsh.
How do you do? Right this way.
Well, you've decided to be friendly again, huh? Oh, hi, Kate.
Hi. I haven't heard from you in days. I thought maybe something was wrong.
Oh, no. I've just, well, I've been adjusting. Come in. Mariana, won't you join us?
I'm sorry, I can't.
Well, have you been discovering the joys of New Orleans?
No, actually I haven't. Would you like some brandy?
We had that conversation before, the other night.
Oh, that's right. It depresses you, doesn't it? Yeah, I remember.
David, I gave my copy of the inscription on this stone to a linguist friend of mine. It is ancient Arabic. Do you remember when you said, if you listen closely, you can hear the thoughts of another and think them your own? You were right. That's what it says.
Clever of me.
Is that all you're going to say? You don't read ancient Arabic.
No, I don't.
Aren't you astonished that you knew?
I guess I'm just getting used to being astonished. I read Arabic. I have a dream, and I see a face in that dream, and the next day, a man with that face walks into this house.
David?
Of course, he happens to be the owner of the house, Constantine Samal. Mariana says that I must have seen a drawing of him in her room before I had the dream. She says there's always a logical explanation for these things.
There isn't a logical explanation for your being able to read this.
Perhaps in another life, I knew Arabic.
David Vaughn. Another life. You have got to get out of this house. Please, let's spend the evening together. We'll go exploring.
No, not tonight.
You can bring Miss Gallatin with you if you like.
She never goes out.
So you don't either. David? David, how could you have become so involved in this? Do you have any idea how unlike you it is? You need to get out to get some perspective.
I cannot leave this house tonight.
Why?
Because if I do, something terrible is going to happen.
To you?
No.
To the girl? Well, my women's lib group would say that I'd stayed too long. No, actually, they'd say I shouldn't have come at all. David, you know where to find me.
Kate, come on now. We'll see each other soon.
I have concert tickets for tomorrow evening.
Well, I'd like that very much.
Fine.
But I'm busy. Dinner date.
Well, it'll be on my tombstone that I tried. Do give Miss Gallatin my regards, and Constantine Saint-Mal, of course. Tell him I have quite a lot of difficulty believing that name.
Mariana, could I see you for a minute? Come here. For you.
Thank you.
I have a surprise for you. 5 minutes from now, you and I are going to be sitting across from each other at a table for two in New Orleans' most charming restaurant.
What?
No matter what you say.
Oh, David. Oh, I can't. It's impossible. Well, not tonight.
Would you like to be able to?
Well, yes.
All right, then. Come with me. Come on. Now, where are we?
Oh, we're in your room.
No. Come on now. Use your imagination. We're just crossing Dauphin Street. Can't you tell? Can't you smell the breeze from the Gulf?
Oh, David. It's been so long since I've been on Dauphin Street.
The restaurant's not very far. I hope you don't mind walking.
Well, no, I don't.
Good. Here we are. Of course, there's no doorman, but then I don't like places that are very ostentatious anyway. Do you?
No, I don't.
No. Good. I booked my favorite table.
Oh, David.
I knew you wouldn't go out, so I brought the world to you. With Miss Bolton's help, of course.
Thank you, David.
That's the first time you've really touched me. It won't be the last. Champagne?
Oh, I'd love some.
I've always liked the orchestra here. May I have this dance?
I don't know if I can. It's been so long.
Oh, come on, don't be silly. Put your arm right there. You see how easy it is? Everything's easy unless you make it hard. I've got so many plans for us. If you like this, you just wait. I've got so much to show you.
What else?
Oh, all the things I've never seen. The Mississippi at dusk, a plantation in the country, an island off the Delta. We'll charter a boat, huh?
Oh, yes, yes.
Will you let all those things happen?
I will.
I could make you so happy. And you could me, too.
Could I, David?
Oh, yes, yes. Think positively. Don't be afraid. Say it. I
could make you happy.
Yes. Mariana?
I'm terribly sorry.
Now, wait a
I'm
minute.
not feeling very well.
Now, wait a minute. You were fine.
A sudden chill, excuse me.
Mariana!
Judith, stay with me. Don't let me be alone.
He insisted I help him.
If I'd stayed another minute, he would have told me that he loves me. Oh, make him leave. You could make him leave.
No. San Mal has seen to that.
Of course he has. If David won't leave, then I must.
You will be punished, as only San Mal can punish you.
I would feel that pain again. The pain I felt the night I fought with him when David came. I don't care. I've got to take that chance.
If I went with you, I could help you. What would my life here be without you? He would punish me for letting you run away. You need me more than he.
You would come with me. You mean it.
Yes.
What are we going to do? There's no time. Tomorrow is the anniversary.
Exactly. And San Mal will leave the house tonight at 10 because he left at 10 that other time. We can leave then.
We'll need money.
Yes. Your jewels, give them to me.
Do you know where to take them?
He sent me one place with other things.
Won't that be dangerous for you?
We'll be gone before he knows.
Well, what if he asks for you? Where shall I say you've gone?
On an errand for him. He won't question that. There are always errands left undone.
And what about David? What about
You
him?
mustn't say a word to him. Not even goodbye. Now listen to me. I probably shan't see you again. When San Mal leaves the house at 10, wait a few moments, then come into the garden. I'll be there. I'll have a car waiting outside. Are you afraid?
Yes.
Then stay in your room. Don't see David or San Mal.
But Samuel will come to say goodbye.
You know the power of his eyes. Whatever you do, don't look into his eyes.
I know something is going on. I feel it. I want to help you. Please, let me in.
There's nothing wrong, David. I'm not feeling well. I'll see you tomorrow, I promise.
All right. I'm going to hold you to that.
You're going out.
Yes, of course. Just as I did before, remember? That was when you both met to make your plans. You are seeing Major Vaughn tonight, aren't you?
Yes.
I just heard you refuse him.
Now I know I can't.
How agreeable you are.
I know it's best for me to be. I know how much it pleases you when I do what you want.
How beautiful you are. How innocent you seem. You know, it's curious. Of all the jewels that I've given you, this seems to be your favorite. And now you're in love with Major Vaughn.
No.
Another lie.
I brought it out so it could be found on David's body like it was found on the other.
That answer pleases me. I want you to change this dress, to wear my jewels. You were wearing the emeralds the last time, remember?
I will wear them.
Mariana, look at me. Till later.
Judith? Judith?
Mariana, what's the matter? Oh, my God. Mariana. Calm down.
It's my fault.
No, what are you talking about?
No, I did it. I did it.
Calm down. Take it easy. Take it easy. Bobby.
Thank you, Major. I'll take her inside.
No, I'll take care of her.
This cannot have come as a complete surprise to you, Mariana. She'd not been herself the last few days. She was not the loyal woman we knew. Tonight, I found your jewels in her room. Of course, I had to dismiss her. I certainly didn't expect this. Now, will you come to your room?
I'll take her to her room.
No, David.
Major, would you call the police, please? You see, I've thought of everything. Here is a sedative for you.
Why did you have to kill her?
It was the kindest thought I had.
Why not me instead?
I didn't love her. I've loved so seldom in my life. Sometimes I think I value it too highly. What are you planning to do? Run away by yourself?
No,
Why not?
I wouldn't get away.
And tomorrow? What about tomorrow?
Everything will be as you've planned. I am condemned to be with you. To do whatever you want, for as long as you want.
The police are on the way. They asked who discovered the body. They'll want to talk to Mariana.
Mariana, don't worry. We'll both be with you. You know, it just occurred to me that Judith might have left a note in her room. I'll go and look.
Don't stay with me, please.
I found your bag in the garden. It's in my room. You were running away, weren't you? Mariana, answer me. Something horrible is going on here, and I'm going to find out what it was. You were running away from me, weren't you?
No.
Was it him, then? Is that it? Were you going to meet her in the garden? The two of you were going away together? Oh, Mariana. Sorry. I'm sorry. I don't want to hurt you. I love you.
The police, Major. Come. Yes, Sergeant. Yes. Yes, I shall be there as soon as possible. Thank you very much. Good morning.
More like afternoon, isn't it? Mariana still in her room?
Yes, I finally gave her a sedative at about 6 o'clock this morning. I wanted to sleep as long as possible. I don't know what your plans are this afternoon, but you could do a favor for me. The police are releasing the body at about
Then it's
4 o'clock.
suicide? Officially?
Well, I should think so. I've never heard of a murder by hanging, have you? Now I have to arrange for the cremation. There will be no service. I thought it would be too great a strain on Mariana.
You're very considerate of her, aren't you?
I try to be. You know, I dislike the idea of her being alone this afternoon. Could you stay with her?
Of course.
I shall be back quite soon, and then this dreary business will be finished.
Will it?
Except in our memories, of course. Oh, by the way, I forgot you had a messenger, Miss Kate Marsh. She said it was quite important. I shall be going along. I'll be back later this evening.
Kate? This is David.
Oh, thank God. Listen, are you at the house?
Yes, of course.
I don't want to say too much then, so don't ask any questions. Didn't you tell me that St. Maul had a scar on his hand in the shape of a pentagram?
Yes, why?
I've been going through the files in our morgue. What I found is appalling.
What are you talking about?
I'm not even sure I can believe what I think. Get here as quickly as you can.
Now, wait a minute. I
David,
can't
it's
just...
important. Make it as soon as you can.
All right, all right.
And be careful until then. I'll see you later.
Wait a minute. Mariana? Kate, what's the matter? Kate, what happened? Kate, talk to me. Say something. Kate! Kate, what happened?
I thought you had gone away.
I came back for you. Where is Sam Maul?
I don't know.
What were you looking for up here anyway? What did you expect to find that you don't already know? You do know everything about him, don't you?
Everything. If only I did.
All right, then what do you know?
That he's mad. That he always has been, and that I was too young to even guess.
The scar, the pentagram. How did he get it?
I don't know. He had it when he first came to this house.
When was that?
I was 8. My parents were in Europe. There was an accident. My mother died. And when my father came back, San Mal was with him. And then Father died, and San Mal stayed on.
What year was that?
Oh, don't ask me. I don't remember.
What have you got in your hand?
Nothing.
Open it. Open it!
If I die, we'll end it. Let it end, please.
No one else is going to die. My friend Kate is in the hospital. I put her there. It's as if she'd lost her mind. She can't speak, she can't even write. And Sam Maul caused it to happen, didn't he? Didn't he? She knew too much about him. She'd found out too much, some of which at least I know now. I found a piece of newspaper in her hand with a date on it. And after I took her to the hospital, I went to the newspaper office and I read a story of a murder in this house. There was a lithograph of Sam Maul with a knife in his hand. The story of the murder exactly paralleled my dream. But it took place in 1865.
Mariana! Mariana!
Backstairs. They come out near my room. We can get to the garden.
Come on. we've got to get out of here.
Look at me!
Let her go. Let her go!
No further. You won't win over me.
Well, I'll try.
Tell him how foolish he is, Mariana.
Let her go.
In time, now, Major Vaughn, sit down.
No!
Do as he says, David.
Now, watch.
Mariana.
Major Vaughn, she won't follow you.
Mariana. Fight him. Use your will.
She has no will of her own.
Well, I do.
Enough to win over me?
Yes.
See this? 12 men have this scar. 12 men who followed the same master centuries ago. Centuries. Do you still think you can defeat me?
We're getting out of here. He can't control me. He can't stop us. Mariana, trust me. I love you. Darling. Stop it! Stop it!
Look at her. Answer the door, old woman. Faster. 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 The newspaper. The newspaper. You still have tears left, old woman. Answer the door.
I've come about the room you advertised.
There is no room here.
Oh, this is 4 St. Eustace Lane, isn't it?
A mistake has been made. If you ever see the advertisement again, ignore it. Please, don't come back, ever.
Mariana, the room is available. We will show it to the lieutenant, of course. Miss Gallatin thought that the room was occupied. Please, come in. And this is the garden.